They actually did it. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is real, and I am literally pressing a summon button on his banner. The first Ultra that we've summoned on, like, new since March. This is so crazy, right? We got Ultra Gohan in February, turned right back around, got an Ultra in March, and haven't had one for 4 months. Which so much I want to talk about in this video with you guys about that, because obviously we all kind of thought that it was going to be Gogeta 4, right? I think all year we've thought that the GT stuff, what else could they be building to other than a new Gogeta 4, right? But then as we got closer, if you guys watched on my videos, like I started saying, like I really thought it might be a Goku into an SSJ4 Gogeta, and like I was like, oh, you know, I just don't know. Like, are they going to really like pull the trigger and put 3 freaking fusions in one celebration when it's been such a slow drip prior to that? Oh my gosh. 2x UL rates times 2x. Is that 2x the chance that you'll hit that like button? And hey man, we just hit 1. I'm actually kind of excited to get to 1.1 million subs, because when people will ask sometimes like, yo, how many subs you got? I just usually go with 1 million, you know. I don't even it's like 1.06. There's just so much more to it. But if I could get to the 1.1, that's how I'm just gonna 1.1, like, you know what I mean? That sounds so sick. But thank you guys for subbing lately. Sub growth has been insane. Everything about the channel lately has been insane, so I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys are locked in for our 2x step. Does it mean anything? Probably not. Okay, probably not. It never does. I can't say that actually. We haven't done that many ultra summons lately, so I really can't comment on ultra summons that much, but I can comment on Dokkan summons and how, minus the UI Goku ones that I did, and I guess I didn't actually film these, but there was a Rose that came out on Dokkan on JP about a month ago, and those went pretty okay. But outside of those, like, my Legends like summons really haven't been that, I don't know, like I just don't feel like I've had insane luck lately, right? Like part 2 actually was pretty freaking bad, man. Like towards the end of my summons in part 2, it like sort of made up for the atrocity that was the first like 80,000 of it. But I think after, if I remember right, after 80,000 CC, I had a 6-star Goku and a 6-star Ultimate Gohan, and that was all I had. That was it. You know, like, so summons haven't been too terribly great. But let's take a step back. Let's talk about the Ultra. It wasn't Goku, all right? And it wasn't Ultra UI, because a lot of people thought maybe we were seeing a pattern with the Ultra Fest into the, you know, the Ultra at the anniversary, and we had. But I also think too, and I am 100%, you know, especially when I make my theory videos, and I really am trying to make sure that I can try to like predict as close to what they could be doing as possible. These are gacha games. These are always going to be pretty unpredictable. That's an LF or an Ultra. Oh, I didn't go on Twitter literally at all. I actually was just laying in bed this time. Usually when I'm waiting on like a hype release. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Usually when I'm waiting on a hype release, I do hang out up here, and sometimes I do stream these and stuff. But my wife actually just got back from a trip that she'd been gone, so I hadn't seen her in like 5 days. So I was just like hanging out with her when she was actually asleep. I almost fell asleep, dog. I almost fell asleep. You know how bad that would have been? Because my editor stays up to edit these videos with me, so he probably honestly, I need to tell him, like, if there's ever a situation where you haven't heard from me for a bit, call me. Like straight up call me. Wait, hang on, I just realized we haven't gotten the LF yet. Wait, is that Goku featured? No, dude, the Goku's not featured, is he? No, it's still no, because we got Rainbow. Hey, it's who I thought it was gonna be. Nah, listen, y'all, when I made my prediction video, I made the thumbnail Gogeta, because once we got that Zenkai for SSJ4 Goku, I was like, holy, it's Gogeta. But then the future stuff that was kind of carrying through, by the way, right? Because we got, you know, the Corrupted Murder Zamasu Zenkai, then the Plat equip for, you know, Trunks and Vegeta. I started actually being like, holy crap, dude, are we gonna get our first ever double ultras? And then are they gonna be a throwback to the 3rd anniversary and give us SSJ4 Gogeta with Zamasu like together? Because that would be insane, right? Are we about to do this? Is that really gonna happen? So I was like, we're putting Gogeta as the thumbnail. Like, Gogeta's got to be the thumbnail. And every time I've made these videos when we're trying to predict part 3, Gogeta is always in the discussion. I just had kind of really built it up in my head that because everything they've done is really a progression. Like, if you look at literally everything, I do say, you know, kind of like whatever with the patterns, but truly they have had like at least a progression system. Like, maybe, you know, maybe we're stretching it a little bit that it's been Gogeta to Vegito, Gogeta to Vegito and stuff like that, but like truly they don't want to go past a certain point before they've, you know, kind of done some stuff with things prior to that. What's prior to SSJ4 Gogeta? Oh, that's right, SSJ4 Goku. Again, love Vegeta, but I just don't know if they're giving him an Annie slot by himself right now. I don't know why. Wish they would. So it's like, I thought that the progression before you give us Ultra Gogeta, Ultra SSJ4 Gogeta, is you give us Ultra SSJ4 Goku. They didn't do that. We got him. He's here. I have some other theories as to why that could be the case as well, which I will get to, assuming that I have to sit here and summon forever to get my first copy, Legends. Toastie. But, dude, Bojack, when are we getting Ultra Bojack? He seems like a fine monthly LF pick. If Janima can get one, Bojack can get one, in my opinion, right? Like, come on. So it was him. It wasn't the other options. You know, now that Gogeta has his Ultra and they've done all the fusions, right? We've got Super Vegito, Super Gogeta. We got the blue boys, both the blue versions of both of them. And then now we have the SSJ4 version. We have all of the Goku Vegeta fusions, right? As Ultras. So now that we have those would have always been like some of my top picks. I am a sucker for fusions. Would I have actually I mean, minus the fact that Sun Family didn't need another buff, was I kind of actually almost hyping myself up and hoping that it was an SSJ4 Goku, kind of, because I can imagine that art is that super iconic. Matter of fact, it's the thumbnail I literally made for it when I made the prediction video for the entirety of the anniversary. Like, I had some fun predictions this year, okay? We did one where I did the entirety of the anniversary. We did one where we did part 2, and we did one where we did part 3, all right? Predictions and doing those theory type vids, they're just so much fun to me. Like, I love doing those, and you guys vibe with them. And I think like that's what's so much fun about Legends and it being completely ongoing, but also a little unpredictable, is trying to predict what they're going to do with it. Like, that is one of my favorite parts about being a part of this community. Like, I appreciate you guys so much for being here and like rocking with those videos the way that you do, and diving into the theories with me. Like, it's just a blast to do. But I really kind of almost built it up in my head that I wanted to see that be the character, just because I do think they would really kill an Ultra SSJ4 Goku like intro and like ink mechanic and all of that. So I do imagine that we will get that at some point, but now who knows when that will be. So before I dive into some of my other theories, I wanted to, let's do something fun right here, right now, in the middle of this. Yeah, let me show you freaking SSJ4 Gogeta in my box, bro, please. By the way, also planning at least a few collabs on this. So this might be a one and done. I might try to go for 2 here because, as you guys know, come on, man, you're gonna have to tune back into the channel. I'm gonna be using him in a separate video. It's Ultra SSJ4 Gogeta. We got to use him in a completely separate video, see what he can do, which we'll talk about his kit. So much, a lot to talk about. All right, let's do the first fun thing. I thought, now that we have Gogeta, we have all these fusions. Let's try right now, and I would love to hear from you guys too down below, and you can do the full 5 that I'm about to do, but I'm going to try to make a list on the spot of my 5 most sought after Ultras now that we have SSJ4 Gogeta. Okay, am I going to probably miss a character that I will later be like, damn, why didn't I think of him? 100%, because I'm on the spot. So I invite you guys to go down there and let me know, like, again, you don't have to sit here and do all 5, but like, what is your most sought after character to get into an Ultra? Because I think with Gogeta, this is only 14 Ultras still that are summonable. I think it's 17 total, if I'm not mistaken, with the 3 free-to-play ones, and then now I really think he's 14. Either way, less than 20 Ultras, even though they've been introduced for over 3 years, is pretty impressive that they've kept them that rare. So let's think top 5 favorite characters, or top 5 characters that I hope that we see as an Ultra sooner than later. Number 1 for me is probably going to be Majin Vegeta. Like, straight up, like, if there is a character that I want to see get a new card in this game, and if he's getting a new card in this game, we already have the LF. I want it to be the Ultra. I want it to be Majin Vegeta, because I think they would kill the ink art. I think they would kill the intro animation, like actually going into the game. I think that he's just a character that you guys know, man, if there's a Mod Vegeta coming out of the game, you got to come to the Nanogenix channel. And like, I think the only person that I know that makes content that is as big of a Vegeta stan as me, maybe bigger, he's not, is Dion, like a C-Reacts. And I know that Dion loves Vegeta as well. And we both really appreciate the Mod Vegeta moment. Matter of fact, one of the sad parts about doing my podcast Key Moments with Dotted the Way, we have a podcast together in case you're tuning back in after a while. I have a podcast. We talk about anime, Dragon Ball, sport. I don't know. We talk about pretty much everything. We have like a little segment, we kind of talk everything. We have a little segment where we talk a little Dragon Ball, you know. So it's a good time. It's called Key Moments. I'll put a link to it down below in the description. But I found out he's not the biggest fan of Mod Vegeta. And I was like, huh? Like, here's the thing. Do I realize that that's not everyone's favorite moment for Vegeta or everyone's favorite moment, you know, in general? Absolutely. But most people I talk to, like, that is one of those moments that they do at least enjoy to some extent, right? Like, maybe it's not their favorite, but they enjoy it. Dotto said he straight up just doesn't like Majin Vegeta that much. Like, he just says it's okay. And I was like, what? And so that's why you got to tune in the pod to hear us talk about stuff like that. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? How do you not like the Majin Vegeta? Like, Majin Vegeta is so sick. So that would have been number one, easy. I think number two for me would be Broly. If you guys watch my Dokkan videos, I don't know why I feel like I've got to be in the corner for this dude, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not watching enough other Dragon Ball creators, but I don't feel like enough people are there in Broly's corner. So I'm trying to step up and be that guy. And I do think an Ultra DBS Broly would be so sick. Like, I would have been very happy if that was who this was, right? Like, and also part of when I'm doing my theory videos and trying to, you know, predict who it could be, I do throw in some stuff that is just stuff I want to see, right? I mean, it's my video. Like, that's the whole point. I throw in some stuff I want to see. And one in particular is I want to see some more Broly representation. You know, he's a character that we've gotten, what, 2 cards from him this year, but they've both been wrathful. We got the free-to-play one, and then we got the Cybanner unit with Gogeta. But, like, give him a true premium card, man. Give him an Ultra. I think that'd be so sick. So he'd be my number 2. I actually do think, now that we're leaving the anniversary with the Tag Blue Boys still available for a Zenkai and Yellow Gogeta Blue still available for a Zenkai, we're getting more DBS Broly very soon, maybe even at Fest. Like, it's kind of crazy, but they're saving those 2 Zenkais for something. Maybe Gogeta will Zenkai, maybe Gogeta will Zenkai as like a final thing, a final surprise thing for the anniversary next week or something. But the Tag Blue Boys are still sitting there, and they are very much so saving them for something. And that something will probably end up being Fest, because at this point right now, the unit that released with them is that Blue Trunks. He already Zenkai'd a year ago now, right now. So literally the unit that released on the exact same day as them has had a Zenkai for over a year. And those guys are just sitting there waiting to be Zenkai'd and need the Zenkai, right? Like, they've aged out so hard. They're not even, what are they, probably not even in a top 100 list or something? Maybe top 100. This game doesn't release that many characters. They're definitely not top 50, right? So anyway, so that Zenkai is just sitting there. So my copium is gonna be that Ultra Broly does happen at some point in the next like 12-ish months, because they'll have to Zenkai again Gogeta Blue, Yellow Blue Gogeta in 2020 could be like a final here you guys go thing. But then I think if that was going to happen, they would have teased it, and it wouldn't be Sin Shinron getting the Zenkai. It would have been him teased, but they could still have something up their sleeve, right? They could. Also, since that we didn't get another character, we are probably getting, more than likely, almost definitely getting a Legends Limited unit in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from now last year, we got Perfect Cell. We got Purple Perfect Cell 2 weeks from right now. And then 2 weeks after that was Ginyu. And then I think 2 or 3 weeks after that, because it was the last day of August, I think, was the Super Saiyan Goku. So a bit of a break in there in between the next LF and then the LF after that, like almost pretty much an entire month gap there. All right, so number 1, Ultra Majin Vegeta. Number 2, Ultra DBS Broly. Number 3, and I think because I've just hyped myself up on it now, and I know it would be another Goku, but I would really like to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku now. Like, a GT can, which this guy is so strong, maybe not. You know, I might be saying this and talking out my ass a little bit with this, but like GT can always use new characters. And I think specifically too, because now that they've done Gogeta, I mean, really, there's only like 3 characters left that they could release anytime soon, which would be Vegeta, a new Omega, and Goku. That's pretty much it, right? They've done Baby, they've done Super 17, and now they done Gogeta all this year. Oh, and they did the Kid Goku that finishes off the series. In terms of hype moments from that series that can be Legends Limited or Ultra units, literally Omega, who already has an Ultra, so he's probably not going to get another one, right? They've already done it. He was free, whatever, but they could still give him an LF and probably will at some point. He might be one of the monthly ones that we see throughout the rest of this year. My entire point, though, is that GT could always use new stuff, because once they're probably kind of done with the GT run, and we probably are going to see a few more GT units, we probably won't see GT for like a minute. We also have to remember that Daima will be releasing sometime this fall through like winter, because I think it's confirmed, what is it, like 20 something episodes. So there's going to be some Daima characters, which will then also take up slots that could have been GT or other. So like once they're kind of done with the GT wave, and this might be the end of the GT wave, I doubt it, but this might be, it could be. But once they're done, like they're probably done. Like we're probably not getting GT for a long time. So it's actually, they almost probably made Gogeta so broken because they know that the GT tag people, because I know there's a lot of you guys that watch that, and the smart way to play this game is to focus on very specific tags, right? Like if you're a huge fan of a bunch of characters, kind of like me, but you don't make content over the game, and so it doesn't make sense to like go for everyone, that would probably suck. It's very smart in these types of games like this to choose a few tags that you're like, those are my tags. Probably should be Sun Family, but also if it's Sun Family, you're summoning literally all the time. And those are like the tags that I focus on, like 1, 2, 3 tags. And so for GT, they probably need someone this strong, because GT probably ain't getting anything for a minute, and then when they do get something finally, it'll probably be the last thing they get for like a while, right? So anyway, SSJ4 Goku, I think I've just kind of built that up in my head now. I just want to see that happen. Coming back to not a Goku, back to a Vegeta, and this is cope is all hell. There's no way this is happening, but a stand-alone Ultra Super Saiyan God Vegeta, because Super Saiyan God Vegeta is, I mean, they could make him have an LF. They could easily do that for sure, but he is very much so designed to take advantage of that Ultra mechanic of... Hey, there's Chris. Oh my gosh, dude. Man, I want to watch some Dragon Ball, dude. I like just kind of want to watch some Dragon Ball. Actually, if you want me to be on, first off, I want to try this Gogeta out, Legends. Where's my Gogeta? But beyond that, Sparking Zero, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I hope you guys are going to be tapped in for all the Sparking Zero content that will be on this channel. It'll probably be like a Sparking Zero takeover, to be honest. Octobers are pretty slow for the mobile games anyway, and all the other stuff that I would cover. Truth is tasty. Not live for Gogeta. No, man, these are for me personally, okay? I'm making these personally to then release to you guys. But anyway, so this could be good. This could be good. I hope you guys are excited for Sparking Zero, because I am beyond excited for Sparking Zero. We'll be making so much content. I cannot believe we're getting that game, man. So much content will be releasing. Again, October up until Legends Fest is I mean, last year we got an Ultra and an LF, but like, dang, man. All right, fine. Anyway, cool. What was that? Oh, that's right. Legend just spit in my face. So stupid, dude. Dang, dude. Come on, man. I'm getting deep out here, bro. I'm getting deep. It's going numb, dude. Let's go. God. All right. Anyway, that was even on the 2x step. What is going on? So here's the thing. Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Copium. It's not gonna happen, but would I love it to happen? Yes, dude. It'd be so sick, man. The ink art would be. I could only imagine what they could do with the ink art, bro. They could like, oh, they could start with him. They could do sort of like a throwback when he's on top of the mountain going into a Super Saiyan, and then they could like do some brush strokes to like go up in the air and have him become a god, and then it like flashes, and then boom, there he is with the god art. Oh, dude. And they could replicate that again in the intro. Oh my gosh, he'd be so sick. All right, so I'm gonna have a tie. This is so cheating because it's technically just being able to go past 5. But my tie would be, I really want to see a Buhan. I think Buhan would be really cool as an ultra character. And if you guys watch on these videos, you heard me talk a lot about Buhan. I think Buhan is one of the coolest design characters, and it's just Boo in Gohan's outfit, but it works so well. Okay, it works so well, dude. He looks so cool. That like art where he stands like this or whatever, like looking down, is just like some of the coolest art that anyone's ever done for Dragon Ball ever, because Buhan looks so cool, man. That dude is standing on business, like Gogeta, by the way, like Gogeta in his art. Gogeta's standing on business, but right now he's saying I can't pull him, and it's kind of pissing me off. But Buhan, he'd be up there. Really want to see him become a character. I think it'll be incredibly exciting. And Majin Buu Saga is in like an insane spot right now. Okay, like Majin Buu Saga has got to be literally what, like a top like 3 team right now. Even with Gogeta coming out, Majin Buu Saga is still probably like a top 3 team. I cannot believe how strong Majin Buu Saga is, because Ultimate Gohan, Supreme Kai, I guess dude, it just keeps spitting in my face. What did I do to deserve this? Anyways, so Buhan, listen, it's really hard to not list Goku's, man. It's just Goku. He's got so many forms. He's the main character, and he's really cool. All right, like I like Vegeta, but like it's Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Again, that is Buu Saga characters are designed so well to have really cool ass intros. Am I wrong for thinking that? Like Buu Saga characters like SSJ4 Goku, sick intro. I mean, literally built to have an ultra intro. Majin Vegeta, built to have an ultra intro. Going and becoming like Majin, like dude, hey, looky there. It writes itself. The ink art writes itself. The actual in-game intro writes itself. Like it's, Buhan absorbing Gohan writes itself. Like all of these characters, all these Buu Saga characters specifically, are like perfect ultra characters just have intros. It's insane. I'm getting shafted, by the way. I know, like deep down in my heart, Ryuden, like probably first, maybe second rotation. Garash, at worst, third rotation. Diddy, probably first rotation. I would put money that Diddy pulled this freaking unit first rotation. Because here's the thing. I talked to Diddy today right after, sorry, I'll from now on be referring to him as Sauce Man. I talked to Sauce Man right after the reveals and stuff, and we both talked about it. And I said, like, for the sake of making videos and being able to do a lot of dual summons, trio summons, maybe some like other interesting type of videos around this guy, since he's going to be like the last, he's the last unit of the anniversary. I don't necessarily want to pull, like, didn't want to go this deep to get my first copy, but like I didn't would a double pull like I did with Ultra Gogeta or Ultra Janemba be really cool? Yes. But like, do I want that to necessarily happen anytime soon? No. Maybe to like finish him off after I've got to make a few videos with my friends. But like, if I Red 7 this dude, which by the way only takes 5 copies of Red 7 Ultra, I'm not like, I'm not joining in on any other summons. There's no point. There's no point because I'm like, he's Red 7. Like, what am I doing? Am I gonna just sit there and like twiddle my thumbs and like, cool summons, guys, I'm glad to be here, man? Like, no. So I didn't necessarily want to like pull like 5 copies and 2 multis, but dang, dog, I thought I would get one before now, dude. And we had the discussion, like, I was like, I don't want to get shafted. Like, I really am like, I thought the CC I had was enough to probably make this video that you guys are watching and then get through an entire separate dual summon with like Sauce Man or maybe some other people that I've talked to that I might be dual summoning with. You know what I mean? Like, we've already wasted like 20,000 CC in this video. What is happening, Gogeta? What is happening? Blue skies? Is this 2x step? Does it matter? Probably not. Father? This is all happening all time. No way. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. Father! Let's go! Oh my gosh. My last pick for a character would be Cooler because I freaking love Cooler. Metal or Final. If I had to pick one, probably Final, but let's hear it.
What a waste of time. This feels special.
I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. This is just...
Neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's going to
That is the best of that, by the way. Does he just have like the best art in the game? Does he just have the best art in the game? Look at this dude. Why haven't you liked the video yet, dude? Why haven't you liked the video yet? That was crazy. But yeah, I think my last pick, which I guess technically made me choose 7 characters, would I would love to see a Cooler, man. Buuhan, Goku, Cooler are my whatever dude. Listen, it's my video, it's my rules. I can we can talk about whatever we want. Let's you know what, too cool. We'll talk about other things I want to talk about in other videos. In the meantime, if you're looking for more content, click right there and I'll see you over there in that one. Bye.